This is Savannah Hernandez for Action 7 News. As you can see behind me, there's an anti-war protest going on. We are at the Austin State Capitol. So I'm here today to ask citizens and protesters what they think about everything that's been going on in the Middle East, what they think Trump's response should have been, and what they think about this tweet from Rose McGowan. Now, she came out with this a couple of days ago. It says, "Dear Iran, the U.S. has disrespected your country, your flag, your people. 52% of us humbly apologize. We want peace with your nation. We are being held hostage by a terrorist regime. We do not know how to escape. Please do not kill us. Hashtag Soleimani." So we're going to go see what people think about this, if they think she was right to apologize to this terrorist regime, and what they are here protesting, of course. So why were you at this protest today?
Well, because this is one more of a long series of wars that serve no purpose except to make money for the people that manufacture the arms. And what is it for? People are killed. This is not just a game. This is people give their lives.
I don't support the war in Iran at all. I don't want to send more people over there. I don't want to spend more money there. One of the things I heard recently that I really liked is when we go to war, nobody asks how are we going to pay for it. But when we try to give people health care and things that I believe are human rights, suddenly we don't have enough money. And I just think it's inhumane, and enough is enough. And to what end? To what end?
I'm not against any wars. I'm against unwarranted death of people. I think the bombing of Soleimani was warranted. I'm not affiliated with this rally. I don't even know who put it together, but I think the bombing of Soleimani was warranted. Soleimani was wanted for killing multiple Americans and was planning to killing hundreds more, so I think it was very warranted.
The anti-war movement in this country has never been what it needed to be. You know, it wasn't enough to stop Iraq. This is a bigger mess. This is not going to be another Iraq. This is going to, this is a potential to kick off things we can't put back in the box. And obviously, we have a madman in the White House.
So I know there's been a lot of different responses to the airstrike. Some people were happy about it. Some people were upset about it. I saw this tweet by Rose McGowan, and I've been asking people what they thought about it as well. She basically is apologizing on behalf of 52% of the U.S. and apologizing to Iran for killing Soleimani. What do you think about these comments?
Yeah. I'm not going to say anything about Rose McGowan, but I agree with the gist of her statement right here. The U.S. basically operates under the assumption that we have the right to go anywhere we want, kill anyone we want, and any retaliation to that is fundamentally illegitimate, which is crazy.
You're asking what question?
So I'm asking what people think about this tweet, Rose McGowan. So I'm with Action 7.
She's from InfoWars.
Thank you. Would you like to comment on Rose McGowan's tweet? Okay, well then I'm trying to talk to these gentlemen. Thank you. So gentlemen, again, what do you guys think about this tweet? She's basically apologizing to Iran for the strikes.
52% of us. I'm just reading. 52% of something. I don't know what the context of it. What is this tweet about?
So she tweeted this out after. So Rose McGowan is an actress, and she tweeted this out after we killed Soleimani. And so I'm asking people if they think that this is the correct response. Obviously, a lot of us in America are anti-war. What do you think about these responses?
Can I give a peace sign like that? That's my response.
I think it's a great statement.
I don't know this person necessarily, so I wouldn't want to comment. Oh, okay. I wouldn't want to comment on it without thinking about it a little bit more.
Well, Rose McGowan's a private citizen. It's goofy. I don't think many people are very much clamoring for her opinion, like the flag emoji thing.
Yeah, I can get your opinion on it as well. So she basically apologized to Iran. I'll let you read it. So what do you think? Do you think that was the proper response? Do you agree? Do you disagree?
I think Rose McGowan could maybe do more. I mean, she's a celebrity. What is up with all these celebrities just putting out tweets about stuff when they could maybe start a fund to help people that have been hurt by bombs and stuff? I feel like that would be maybe more effective than being we're being held hostage.
This lady sounds like she belongs in a mental hospital. I don't even know who this is.
She's an actress from the 90s.
Oh.
Yeah.
She's washed up.
I guess you could say that. I'm not sure. What do you think about the
I don't think we should apologize for that. I mean, I get why people are like, oh, I don't want to start a war with Iran. I don't think anybody on either side wants to start a war. But, like, saying, oh, I'm being held hostage by my president, like, really? Like, I don't know her name. She could leave. She could apply for citizenship literally anywhere else. I'm not saying that I want her out or that she shouldn't be able to share that tweet. I do believe that it's freedom of speech. But do I agree with it? Not personally.
Can I ask you why you attended today's rally, ma'am?
From InfoWars,
Okay.
just so everyone knows.
Do y'all want to speak with me today? I'm asking about Rose McGowan's tweet. No, not at all. Okay, that's no problem.
She's from InfoWars.
Oh, okay,
just so
thanks,
you know.
yeah.
Okay, that's fine. The importance of today's rally.
They're InfoWars, you shouldn't talk to them. Yeah. We'll just follow them for the rest of the night.
I mean, if people want to talk to us, they can. If they don't, we're walking away. So yeah, if you guys don't want to, I'll leave. So it's up to you. Would you like to make a comment? Yeah. Okay, thanks guys. Folks, can I ask you why today's rally was important to you? No? Sir, are you just going to follow me around for the rest of the night? As you can see, I'm leaving people alone, so I don't appreciate you harassing me. So thank you. Can I ask you why today's rally was important to you?
I just feel like coming out.
So you're not going to speak with me? Okay. Yeah, thank you for walking into my property. Okay. Okay, so he left us alone for a second, but that gentleman has been nice enough to follow us around the whole night and make sure that everyone knows that we're InfoWars, which is fine because we've been coming up to people, asking them about this Rose McGowan tweet, why they think it's important that we come to anti-war rallies, but of course we're being silenced here in the 3D world, which is really sad because, again, if people want to express their First Amendment right and talk about why they're anti-war, they should be able to do that. So hopefully we can go to the next anti-war protest and people are more open-minded to speak with us and talk to us about these important things that should be bringing our country together at this time. This has been Savannah Hernandez for Action 7 News.
If you are receiving this transmission, you are the resistance.
Jessica in Illinois, you're on the air. Welcome.
Hello, can you hear me?
I sure can. Thanks for calling.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I just wanted to say, we listen to you guys in this household. We drive with the baby in the car. It's one of the best ways she falls asleep. I mean, she's sitting here smiling at your voice and, looking at the radio in the kitchen. I mean, she knows your voice. Oh, yeah, she's talking to you right now. But I wanted to say that, we spend money on all your products. I love them. We tried to have a baby last year, and until I started taking my iodine and, Ultimate Female Force, we couldn't have a baby. And this year we just had our baby on October 1st. I want to say thank you so much for having these great products because I would have never been able to meet my first child.
I'm intrigued by you saying you couldn't have a baby, how long you were trying and what happened. And it's well known that iodine deficiency causes massive infertility, causes all sorts of thyroid problems. People die without iodine. I mean, it's an essential thing like vitamin C or oxygen. It just takes longer to die without it than, say, oxygen. Oxygen takes a few minutes. Water takes a week or so. Food takes about a month, depending on the person. But yeah, they work to take it out of the food and put the bad halogen into everything, fluoride. It really is amazing. So just briefly, because I'm intrigued by it, because I get a lot of these calls, we get a lot of letters, we see it in the comments on the website, in the reviews, the products, like what happened to you in just a minute or two, and then how long you were taking the products and what happened.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I started taking them after our first miscarriage last year in October, and, I started feeling better, and, we tried again, and about 4 months later, we got pregnant again, and we kept getting the ultrasounds and more ultrasounds, and I kept thinking, this one's going to happen too, that we're going to miscarry again. And, the doctors, when we had our 20-week ultrasound, they said, your baby, she's perfect. She's absolutely perfect. And, I had her October 1st, and, she came out, and immediately she is the best child I've ever taken care of. She doesn't, she's not fussy. She doesn't have all the problems that I see that most kids have. She's smart. She's only 2 months old, and she's already trying to make words. She mocks me and that kind of thing. And I don't see that with a lot of kids nowadays. I see a lot of kids with ADHD and problems, and, growth defects, that kind of thing. And,
well, ma'am, there is no doubt that this is a chemical, biological weapons program to reduce the population and dumb people down to be more orderly and controllable. And they admit they're doing it. in all these globalist documents, and you're absolutely right. And the IQ is dropping, the life expectancy is dropping, the neurological disorders are off the chart. So they're testing what can they get away with us. So thank God you've got that great baby, a true gift from God. Now warn others.